After the long wait, counties will soon receive their share of revenue to help roll out projects which had stalled due to lack of funds.
Let's hear the amendment by the Honorable Chepkonga.
This is after the National Assembly finally passed the County Allocation of Revenue Bill, which was sent from the Senate and which determines the amount going to counties out of the total sum of 226 billion shillings shareable to counties. This being a special bill requiring the input of both houses of the bicameral parliament, the National Assembly retained a controversial amendment made by the Senate to the Public Finance Management Act to provide ceilings for expenditure in counties.
We need to bring a lot of discipline to the Senate because we don't want this smuggling business into bills and denying us our role to enact laws in accordance with Article 95(3) of the Constitution. But since it's a very important amendment, I withdraw my proposed amendment.
The withdrawal of an amendment by Justice and Legal Affairs Committee Chair Samuel Chepkonga, which could have otherwise undone the ceilings placed by the Senate, was welcomed by members who felt that the expenditure in the counties must be controlled.
There is nowhere where you can give someone resources without setting up ceilings. You must. Even the national government, the treasury, sets ceilings, including that for parliament. So there must be someone to recommend certain ceilings for the county assemblies and for the county executive.
We have even inserted a commencement date to make sure that counties are not starved of cash. But at the same time, we are telling them that this is not an option, and they have to be accountable.
The amendment allows the Commission on Revenue Allocation to dictate how much money members of county assembly should spend, as well as the expenditure of the county executives. This is aimed at checking against wasteful tendencies by MCAs and county executives.
You see the kind of travelings that, the members of the county assemblies are making, the way, very little money is going to capital expenditure, very little money is going to development at the county level. So I'm happy that Honorable Chepkonga withdrew the amendment, because otherwise it will have opened a floodgate of misuse of funds at the county level, and it will have given the county assembly members a blank check to use money as they need and as they deem fit.
The bill will now be forwarded to the President for assent. The money will then be made available to counties immediately after publication, as opposed to the traditional 14 days after being signed into law. Now, soon after President Kenyatta signs the County Allocation of Revenue Bill into law, there will be money going to the counties. But this time round, there are ceilings to curb wasteful spending by governors and the members of the County Assembly. Kendagor Obadia for The Big Question, Parliament Buildings, Nairobi.